You are able to see the screen? Screen ଦେଖାଉଛି?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ଆମେ discuss କରୁଥିଲେ କ'ଣ maternity benefits act. Maternity benefits act ରେ ସବୁ important section କ'ଣ ଅଛି? That I have added one slide. Remaining slide you have seen yesterday. And there are some questions we discussed yesterday. This is the amendment I was talking. Earlier it was, the leave was given for 12 weeks. Then later it was 26 weeks. This amendment happened in 2017. The same act amendment happened in 2017. The main act was 1961, the Maternity Benefit Act. Then the amendment happened in 2017. The main feature of amendment is 12 week to 26 week. And it was clear when someone is applying for third child, then it was 12 week, not 26 week. First two child, it was 26 week. Surrogation mother and commissioning mother, in that case, it was 12 weeks. In case of adoption, it was 12 weeks. It's happened in the amendment. Right to payment. Entitlement, financial compensation, rate of payments, legal protection. These are one right. Right to payment means, as the definition says, even say the meaning. What is the entitlement of the employee? What a person should get during the maternity leave? The leave, the financial help, the payment, what is the rate of payment, and the support from the legal community, legal protection. These are entitlement of the employee. Right to payment. And what the employee should do, duties of employees for maternity benefits. What is the duty of the employee during that time? The first thing she should give one application or inform notification to the employer, and the medical papers, medical certificate need to produce to the employer. That is one important duty of the employee during the maternity. She should give a written notice to the employer when the leave is going to start, how long the person is going to be on leave. So these are the basic responsibility, duties of one employee during the maternity benefits. Features of Maternity Benefits Act. What is the features? The main features is leave. You can mention the entitlement leave, what was the initial plan and what is the initial leave plan, and what is recommended in the amendment, and what happened to the amendment in 2007. You can mention both. That is one important feature of the Maternity Benefit Act. Job protection. It gives a lot of moral support and protection to the employee if an organization is supporting a proper maternity leave as per the government. If organization is not supporting, is harassing and giving problem during the maternity, so people will not join the work. Suppose you are joining an organization and you came to know they take care of women employee, so you'll feel good. The women who are really working, they are getting all the benefits during the maternity, so they will feel good and stay home, contribute more. They will have a lot of positive attitude when the employer is having a proper respect on maternity. So that gives a lot of job protection, remuneration during leave. When you are on leave, you are getting what you supposed to get. You are getting all the salary benefits, compensation, financial benefits. Other than your salary, if the act mentioned and you are entitled to get some benefits, some financial benefits for your health, for your child, for your food, so you should get. So these are the features or principles of the Maternity Benefit Act 1961. These 4 points you can remember and elaborate it. What is the eligibility? Eligibility of this act. The Maternity Benefit Act 1961 states that the woman should have worked with her employer for at least 80 days in the 12 months preceding the date of her expected delivery. That is the minimum condition for the employee to work. At least 80 days in the 12 months preceding to the date of delivery. So when the expected delivery, before that, before 12 months, the person should work at least 80 days in the same employer, under the same employer, under the same organization. Female employee can avail a maternity leave if live childbirth, miscarriage, or emergency termination of pregnancy occurs not more than 15 calendar days after the termination of her employment. So that is another eligibility. Female employee can avail maternity leave, miscarriage, or emergency termination of pregnancy occurs not more than 15 calendar days after the termination of her employment. Suppose a person left, within 15 days something happened, the delivery or the miscarriage, any emergency, any surgery, so that person can avail. That is one eligibility condition mentioned in the act. Currently, under the law, only women can seek maternity benefits under Maternity Benefit Act 1961. Men or persons who identify with other gender do not have an option to seek the benefits under this law. So law says only women can avail these benefits. men cannot. So that is one condition. That is the eligibility condition mentioned in the act. Other than this, we are going to read something on gratuity. That is again another act which gives the social support, social security to the employee. What is gratuity? Gratuity means some gift, some lump sum amount you are giving to your loyal employee. If a person is staying in an organization for a long time, there is a condition. We read that after a certain period, the company is obliged to give some money to those employees who spend certain period of time in the organization. So that is gratuity. Suppose you joined in an organization, you are staying more than 5 years, 10 years, then the same employer is entitled, is liable to pay you certain amount. There is a formula how things are calculated, and you will get once you leave the company at your retirement or you quit the company and joining another company. At that time, the gratuity amount will be calculated and given to you if you are satisfying those conditions. So that is gratuity. We'll continue that. Today we'll just see the meaning. Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. This is the definition. There are two bullets in this slide. Payment of Gratuity 1972 is a type of legislation in India that falls under labor law. Companies must pay one-time gratuity to retired employees or those who resign after at least 5 years. 5 years is the condition. The law applies to all companies in India within at least 10 workers. So that is another condition. So we'll read all these things. Objectives. This is a Social Security Act and the gratuity amount is given after retirement. Giving all the security, the employer is liable to pay the person at the time of superannuation or the person when the person is leaving the organization. And the person, if the person is satisfying all those conditions, fulfilling those number of years, then he or she is entitled to get the gratuity. We'll continue reading this next class. Tomorrow we'll not have any class. Day after tomorrow we'll join and we'll continue this in detail. Whatever you have doubts, let me know. We'll discuss the Maternity Act and we'll continue the Gratuity Act. Yeah. Today we'll not have any other class after break. We'll close the class here today. All your attendance, you give me in the chat box your name and roll number. I'll collect from there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.